Hey, 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 hey! How's everyone doing? Welcome on in. Pleasure to see you guys. I just woke up from a nap. I think I've got sleepies in my eyeballs still. How are you guys doing? I'm sure some of you will be shocked. I did the old switcheroo on the first game of the night. Never saw that one coming, did ya? Alright, I'm gonna share the code in the chat, well, the link in the chat, rather. And as you guys filter your way in, I will greet everyone. Alright, we had Simply Mean here very, very early. How the heck are you doing, Simply Mean? Wonderful, always to have you. Thank you so much. Cody Bowman, let's go right at the beginning of the stream. Appreciate you, my friend. How you doing, Cody? It's the Cody Shody. Let's see, Cyber Monkey. Feel like I'm in the wrong channel early. There were other people. It wasn't just you. At least I don't think it was. Let's see. Rubik's. How the heck are you doing, Rubik's? Losing my voice. Sorry, I'm all discombobulated. I'm new to this whole streaming thing. Alright, let's see here. We have Cosmar. I've already greeted you. I think I have. Yes, I've already greeted you. Let me make sure. There's Super Galiksi right in the beginning once again. That's 2 streams in a row that you're here like ridiculously early. Let's go. How are you doing, Super Galiksi? Thank you for liking the TikTok live like 17,000 times yesterday. That's crazy. And we got Jacob, the unsung hero of the channel. Welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today, Jacob? We got Princess Moon 92. Welcome, welcome, welcome. At a 7 stream streak. Let's go. Thank you so much for that 7 stream streak. You'll build it back up. You'll build it back up, my friend. I'm sure. Let's see. We got Jubles, buddy. How the heck are you doing, Jubles? It has been a while. Where are you watching from? I'm dying to know. You must tell me. Let's see. Doodles, super stoked for the Gartic, I see. Doodles been asking for Gartic like every day for like the last 6 months. And we're finally doing it. We're finally doing it for you, Doodles. I gotta be nice to the crew, to the space crew, to the space fam. Let's see, we got T-Rex! Unlike the dinos, this member's good vibes don't ever go extinct. They have strong vibe like T, and I'm brewing up the good vibes for everyone. It is T-Rex! How you doing tonight, T-Rex? Thank you so much for joining us. Jubles had straight up flesh-eating disease, but you hold on. What? Are you watching from the hospital? Is that what you're telling me? It's been rough, but I'm recovering. I had no idea. Oh my god. I'm so sorry to hear about the flesh-eating disease. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that you're in recovery, my friend. What the heck? Well, thank you for joining us. Oh, we have Jameer in YouTube. How you doing, Jameer? And I can't believe it, as I live and breathe, it's Renee. How about, Wheel, I couldn't stay away from you too long, Galiksi. Well, we're starting out with Gartic phone tonight. But if you are still here later on, maybe we can throw Wheel on for you. We'll see how we're doing. All right, we got 5 players in. Man, am I gonna have to double ping the Discord and be like, yo, we're playing Gartic here? Come on, I need more than 5 of us. Me plus 4 more? That is not enough. Hold on, I'm gonna post the link again. Is one of my wonderful mods able to pin that in the chat for me? I'm just gonna ping the Discord again. Got so many open slots in Gartic phone. Please get cute booty butts over to stream. Heart. Alright. I'm a master marketer, that's what I am. Alright, we got Simply Neen logging in. Perfect. Awesome. Guys, let me know if any of you have never played Gartic Phone, and I can do my best to badly explain how to do it. Well, I won't try to badly explain how to do it, but I will badly explain how to do it. You never played? Okay. I'm just going to give it a second to see if more people join or not, and then I'll give a description of how the game is played. 7 out of 14. Now we're getting somewhere. 8 out of 14. 9. All right, perfect. Awesome. Back to the matter. You don't want me playing because I'd wipe the floor with everyone. That could be true. There might be some truth to that. Okay. I think that 10 is a good number, so I'll quickly explain how this is kind of done. It's going to be pretty straightforward. So essentially, when the game starts, you're going to write a prompt. Let's say you write a dog driving a car. Then someone's going to get that prompt and they're going to do their best to draw that prompt. But then the next person will see that picture they drew and they'll try to guess what the prompt for that picture is. So maybe they don't think it's a dog. Maybe they're like, it's a fox riding in a truck. And then the next person will have to draw that, so on and so forth. And we see how far from the original meaning each of the prompts actually gets. So there are 9 players, and that means there's going to be 9 drawings and 9 prompts everyone has to come up with. How do you join? Link is pinned to the chat. Here's another link right there. I do have Twitch credentials turned on. I'll give it 1 more minute and then we will start. Please don't pick a dog driving a car. Cars and dogs are like the 2 hardest things to draw. And True Red Apple, welcome on in. How the heck are you doing? Alright, got a prompt. You got a prompt ready already? Alright, Jubles is back. Fat Kitty is wants me to sign in on Twitch. Yeah, I can give you a minute to do that if you're trying to get in. Anything for you, Fat Kitty. And thank you, Renee, for sharing the Discord twice. So after tomorrow, I am off work for over a week. Very, very well needed little vacay. And my good friend Kyle, you know, the Kyle that we gave Jim Kardashian the haunted doll to. Okay, maybe most of you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. But we gave a haunted doll to my buddy Kyle. Guess who's into Jubles? I see you there, looking good. Alright. Fat Kitty, I can probably only stretch this out for another, like 45-ish seconds without people starting to get antsy. So hopefully you are almost on, like, in. Unreal Vortex, thank you for joining. Welcome on in. My name's Galiksi, by the way. How goes... I go good. How goes you, Rubik's? You were looking good at Cornhenge the other day. You're killing a room full of gargoyles. Is this in real life, or is this some sort of a game that you are playing? I told you it was real! I don't know. Those stone corns, they could be AI generated. You never know. Alright, Parker has left as Fat Kitty has joined. And Parker has rejoined. Okay, perfect. Alright, we're gonna call it. We're gonna start the game. Let's do this. Alright, to come up with a sentence quickly. The timer goes by fast. Alright, I got mine in. Cornhenge is in Fallout 76? That makes me actually want to play Fallout 76. Never thought I'd say that again. Alright. Hopefully... Oh. None of you saw that. None of you saw that. You can see what I draw, but you can't see what the prompts are. I don't know how to... This creature is looking like... Not like the animal that I want it to look like. Okay, there we go. That gets the point across. I'm not overly worried about the images looking good. Can't do this on PC. It is easier on a phone. The game is called Gartic Phone. But I'm playing it on PC. Is that a rabbit? It may be a rabbit. It may be. You should install the extension. I get hotkeys for changing brushes and stuff. Oh, you'll have to show me. I don't know about these things. All right, now you're gonna see a drawing and you have to write what you think the drawing is. Or is that you being a bitch? I am often a bitch, that is true. And Silly Ben 1010, the one time that you are not in the early crew, you miss out. I'm so sorry, my friend. Alright. This is an interesting prompt, but I'll do my best. And Ruby Dooby Root, thank you very much for coming and lurking. I appreciate that. Said back surgery, been acting as a caretaker. Well, oh my goodness. Well, that is awfully great of you, and I hope that she makes a quick recovery. Alright, done my second illustration. And Tavik, welcome on in. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? It's the real Tavik, I can't believe it. And Carbo! Nice to meet you. My name's Galiksi. How are you doing today? Alright. How do I describe this? Hopefully that was blurred out for you guys. Oh no, Carbo said one of the forbidden words. I think the best way to do this what's he gonna say? Anything I can think of is just gonna be problematic. Let's see. There we go, done. No more drawing games for this guy, I was struggling. It's been a long time since I played Gartic. Alright, what's this one? Alright. You have very little time to come up with your things, by the way. Okay, this I should be able to handle. Let's do this. Nailed it. Nailed the prompt. Lizard. That may have been the prompt. There may have been a little bit more to it, though. Are you playing on a PC using a mouse? No, I'm cheating. I'm playing on a PC using a Wacom drawing tablet. Wacom or Wacom? When I was a kid and someone talked about tablets, this is what they were talking about. Hey, King Simba! Welcome on in. How the heck are you doing, my friend? You can't find yours at the moment. Lots of people play it with a mouse. I don't know how they manage, but they do manage. Some people have, like, incredible pieces of art that you can't even believe we're done with using a mouse. Definitely Wacom. Okay, that's good to know. I've been using them since I was like 12. So that was like 2002. I've been using these things for a long time. You won $70 on a ticket earlier. Let's fucking go! That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Okay, describe this scene. I think I got it. Unreal Vortex got your Wacom for Christmas. Oh, that feels so good to know it's pronounced Wacom. Okay, what's this prompt? Okay, this should be easy to draw. Draw a bunch of... Here, what I should do... Let's rethink that. Let's draw it like this. Oopsie. Whatever, that's fine, that's fine. Now... in some of the details. And then big letters. Some quotations. Alright, I think I did a good job. I think I did pretty good at that. Simply Neenan, thank you for doing wonderful modding by welcoming in new potential community members. And Elizabeth, thank you very much for liking the TikTok live. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Galiksi. Zion, how you doing? Welcome on in. Oh, this is an interesting illustration. Man, I really wish we had like an extra few seconds to write down what we saw. Alright, last illustration. Okay, oopsie. Obviously, I did not fill every gap. That shouldn't be at 100% opacity. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, done. Done my final illustration. I'm excited to see what everyone came up with. Okay, this is all tangled up. You know, in my, on my second channel, which by the way, everyone please follow me on my second channel, mostly everything is wireless, but I'm all for the quality in my main channel, so everything's wired, but the problem is I get all tangled up. Simply mean you're so much faster than me. Guys, please follow my second channel. And follow this one, too, if you're not following this one. Zion, your kitty's gonna play some Gartic? That's exciting. Okay. Whoopsie. Take off the Gartic blur there. Alright. I'm just gonna run it on auto, but I'll manually show them. Alright, so the first prompt is a cat riding a unicycle. By the way, can everyone see the screen right now? Hope everyone can see the screen. Alright, Parker's best shot at that. Okay, and we have a cat riding a unicycle. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain. If we can carry at least 50% of the original prompt through, it counts as a win. If it's less than 50, it's a lose. So for example, we have a cat riding a unicycle. If the final prompt includes either a cat or a unicycle, it's gonna be a win. And if it is a win, everyone type W in chat. If it's not a win, type L in chat. Okay, perfect. Baby elephant in a diaper likes crust. Okay, Unreal Vortex is an incredible artist. That is awesome. Alright, an elephant doing yoga. We got elephant doing yoga. Horse doing yoga in a hat. There's horse doing yoga in a hat. Dog days of summer. There's a dog, summer day, beautiful. Dog with a scorpion tail barks. That is wonderful. Alright, so let's go back. A cat riding a unicycle. And we ended up with a dog with a scorpion tail. I'm gonna call that one an L. Just our first L. It was close. Started with a cat, ended up with a dog. The unicycle just turned into a scorpion tail. I can see how this can happen. Don't worry, guys. We'll still get a W. Hello, Gorilla Ghoul. Welcome in, my friend. How the heck are you doing? Alright, prompt is a rabbit coming out of a hat. Alright, we have a rabbit coming out of a hat. We have Cosmar in a hat. Hopefully the next person knows Cosmar is a rabbit. And Fat Kitty has drawn a portrayal of Cosmar wearing a hat. Purple toad with green stained glass eyes. Alright, they forgot the purple part, but that's okay. We have a frog with glasses now. Nerdy frog living like a G. Living life like a G. Is Parker also... your drawing style is so similar to Pink Panther's drawing style. It's crazy. Alright, smelling potato with a hat on a cushion. Okay, that is beautiful. Unreal. You have to be here for every Gartic stream from now on. It is not a debate. Okay, a potato with swagger. And you know what? This may be an L, but the fact that we got such an incredible final image makes it worth it. So once again, we started with a rabbit coming out of a hat, and we ended up with just the most gangster looking potato we've ever seen. Fat Kitty says W. Alright, it's okay, it's a W. We're calling it a W. It's too awesome to not give a W to. It has a hat. Hold on. I mean, technically, according to our rules, only half of it has to carry through. So if there's a rabbit or a hat, and there is actually a hat. Now, hey, I'm going through. Alright, a massive fart that destroyed the world. There's a butt farting, and there's presumably a world exploding. Excellent illustration, by the way. A hot fire coming out of ass. Alright, and Parker's rendition of that. Lizard running. I can see where you got that. I can see that. There's the lizard. Oopsie. This is a green lizard. How you doing, Ghost King? Welcome on in. Alright, there's green lizard. A lot lizard that is actually a lizard. It's pretty good. Lizard on a stick. There's a lizard on a stick. So, We started with a massive fart that destroyed the world, and we ended up with a lizard on a stick. Close. Close. I'm gonna call that one an L. Again, it's kind of a fun L, but an L nonetheless. Alright, child on a swing. Let's see how that goes. There's a child on a swing. Kanye West on a swing set. Why my wife Kim Kardashian leave me? Man at playground wondering why his life left him on a swing. That's sad. Heartbroken man sits on swings alone. Oh, he's so upset. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Alright, crying under a bridge. Yeah, that sad face under a bridge. A sad shit bow. I can see that. It does look like a bow, kind of. Alright. You're gonna have to walk me through this one, fat kitty. 1A, sad. Oh, it's like a bow tie. 1A, sad. Oh, I see. 1A, sad. And it's a bow tie, but with like the tie part is a poop. Okay, that's pretty good. That's awesome. Alright, we started with a child on a swing and ended up with a 1A sad shit bow. I'm gonna call that one an L. We started with a little shit and ended with a little shit. Because, hold on, wait. You could refer to a child as a little shit. Oh my god. Guys, did we... That's a W. That's actually a W. I can't believe it. I don't refer to them as anything else. Alright, hold on. I forgot the most important part of the stream. Yeah, I was still waking up from my nap when I hit the live button. Anyone who said anything whatsoever tonight, thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot to me. This crack is dedicated to you. It's a stretch, but it checks out. Still a W. Alright, moving on to the next one. Oopsie. And what the heck is Cyber Monkey? 10 subs! Count them! 10 subs! Okay, this song is not hype enough for that. Cyber Monkey. My friend, my pal, my guy! Really, really appreciate you. What would I do without you? You're wonderful, you're incredible. You didn't have to do that, but you did it anyways, and it means so very much to me. Thank you so much. And by the way, thank you again for coming on the stream yesterday. Had a lot of fun hanging out. You should call in more often, my friend. Cyber Monkey, this crack is dedicated to you. Let's fucking go! Alright. I'm gonna keep the hype song playing as we move on to the next bracket here, but from the bottom of my heart, once again, Cyber Monkey, thank you very much for everything that you've done for me and the community and the channel, and that, honestly, man, it hit Doodles, hit Cosmar, Rubik's, and Chili Willy's. That was a crazy sub bomb, all ridiculously deserving viewers. Crazy. Alright, we're gonna carry on. Let me know if this song is too loud and if you can't hear what I'm saying over it. Alright. Next one. Alright, a lizard queen slaying. It's a little bit loud. Okay. I've turned it down quite a bit. Let me know if it's better now. Alright, lizard queen slaying. Cody, you killed it. That's incredible. I want to put that on my wall. I think you accidentally came up with like some crazy newfangled experimental art. Alright, we got Lord of the Frogs. Cosmar, well done. Very, very cool frog. Blender Frog becomes king, finally! And True Red Apple, thank you very much for that follow. You seem super, super chill. I hope you stick around. I hope you play more games with us tonight. Alrighty. We got Blender Frog becomes king. There's a frog in a blender. Oh my god, Unreal Vortex. I can't believe how well you drew that in such a small amount of time. That's crazy. Alright. We got Frog King in a blender. Oh no! It's the before and after! Alright, Galiksi refusing to eat a salad. Then we have Galiksi refusing to eat a salad. No Brussels sprouts. Alright. Funny enough, this looks like a little guy to me. He just looks he looks like a little guy. Alright, let's see. We started out with a lizard queen slaying. And this is our final image. Is that a lizard queen slaying? Could be. It's a little on the abstract side. It's green. That has to be a W. You know what? I'm with you. I can see it. That looks like a lizard queen to me. The first and last pics look like it. Oh, yeah. We should give some points for that. Yeah, there's the first image. So this is the purest form of a lizard queen slaying. Yeah, I think that's the same creature from a different angle. Yeah, I'm saying W. I'm saying we did it. 100%. All right, everyone can see it. I don't see a single L. Perfect. All right, next prompt: an ear of corn shocked at a kernel popping. That is a W prompt. I just want to say, by the way. Oh my god, Doodles. Thank you. Alright, the bag of popcorn awaits its demise. It's being microwaved. Alright, there's the literal bag of popcorn being microwaved. It's pretty well drawn, by the way. I think your art has improved. Alright, popping popcorn in a microwave. Is popcorn popping in a microwave. Popping corn. Good hustle. Good hustle there, Cody. I know it's tough with a keyboard and mouse when you're not used to it. Delicious lemon snow cone. I can see it. I can see it. And Squirtle Bob, welcome on in. How you doing? And Keffy, welcome on in. How are you doing? Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you being here. Alright, pea flavored snow cone, I think. It looked kind of sus. It does look kind of sus. And then we got, this is the final image. Alright, let's see. An ear of corn shocked at a kernel popping. I don't think we can even drink this one as a W. I'm gonna be the first one to type L. And Rainbow Starlight Moon, welcome on in. Alright, we actually needed that L. We had too many wins in a row. We had to balance society. Alright, next one. Alright, Simply Nean's prompt is banana stuck in hole. There's the banana. There's the hole. Thank you for labeling that. That's pretty good. Banana stuck in a sinkhole. So far, like 100% W. Okay, there's the banana. It's in the sinkhole. Whoopsie. Wrong thing. Hand emerging from a tar pit. Oh. You know, in retrospect, now, like, looking at this, knowing what the prompt was, I 100% get it. But unfortunately, at the time, a dancing bug with long legs? Oh, it's kind of cute. It looks kind of like a shrimp. A shrimp of agony! And and agony, and it's a shrimp. Well, I was wondering how is someone gonna draw this, but you really managed it. Despair. Ah, there we go. All you can eat shrimp buffet. And there's the dude looking at the shrimp. Alright, what we start with again? A banana stuck in a hole, and we ended up with a shrimp buffet. I can't imagine a way that we can turn that into a W. So that's gonna be an L. Gonna need some L's in chat, guys. It's a good hustle. Good hustle. Alright. Let's move on to the next one. Alright. Kai Cenat playing Resident Evil, not knowing what's going on. Alright, well, I don't trust my chat to know who Kai Cenat is, even though he's one of the most famous streamers. Alright, this Kai C playing Resident Evil. President Evil. Evil villain is lemons. Or sorry, every villain is lemons. An evil racist orange. Now you guys understand? Did I do an okay job? Alright, Trump as an orange. I like little oranges, believe me. Talking orange who loves mini oranges? Well, I mean, it's... He is in those mini orange files like 38,000 times, so, maybe. Alright. Knowing orange has crush on his peers. Alright, I don't think it's gonna be a W, but this might be my favorite round so far. Alright, somehow we went from Kai Cenat playing Resident Evil, not knowing what's going on, to, a bottle of Orange Crush catcalling Coke. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it was an L, but it was like the best kind of L. It's the L that's actually better than the W's. Alright, next one. Alright, first prompt of this one is the world's greatest detective. Alright, and True Red Apple drew Batcat. The Batcat summoning light in the sky. Light summoned and it's Batcat. That's pretty good. Actually, it's deeply haunted. I want this as a tattoo on my body forever. It's a Batcat. Okay, Catbird hybrid lurks in the shadows. That's pretty good. Evil cat. Neen, is that cat actually evil? He doesn't look very evil to me. Alright, Zion, thank you so much for coming and for hanging out. I appreciate you, and thank you very much for following as well. For some reason, I think I missed that. I'm not sure if I thanked you, but thank you for following. Join the Discord! Join it, you coward! I'd love to play more of this game with you. Alright. Angry cat. There's an angry cat. Orange cat behavior, meow. It is hard to draw the cat. Yeah, cats do like to knock things off of tables. Alright, what was the prompt again? The world's greatest detective. Is there any way we can spin this into a W? If you say W, you need an explanation. I'm gonna say L. It's the mystery of how the glass got broken. Right, I think that's too far. I don't think we can do it. But I do appreciate the hustle. Alright. We got a couple more left here. Next prompt is the space people are invading. Jubal's drew Space Invaders. Space Invaders with pink alien ships. Alright, Simply Neen may not know the video game Space Invaders, so you've drawn... Alright, clearly an alien. The pink... Is that a ship? Alright, Minecraft zombie riding Peppa. I can see it actually. That's pretty based. Alright. There it is. That's wow. You did a good job. E.T. on an inflatable. we got an alien back. Okay, if we can keep an alien in here, we can win. I'm just noticing your illustration of Peppa. It's pretty interesting. Okay, E.T. on an inflatable. Alright, there's E.T. A Goomba who's sad that the moon is big. Shit, Galiksi, come on, it's clearly E.T. Why did you think it was a Goomba? Ah. Okay, come on, they're very similar illustrations. I think I did a good job describing it. Alright. Crying moon. This is the crying moon. Wait, hold on. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. I think it's a W. The space people are invading. We have a celestial space object. This is a W. It's a space person. It has a face. It is a space person. The moon is the space person. It has a face. Space is 25% of the prompt. Okay, but hold on. Space people, which I would accept space person as well, is at least half. And that is a space person. This has to be a W. I mean, you can disagree, that's fine. You can be on the wrong side of history on this, and I'll still love and respect you. Alright, it's overwhelmingly with a W. Great job, guys. That was crazy. Alright, we got two more. And Melissa, thank you very much for liking the TikTok live. Once again, I appreciate you viewing, but you're viewing on the wrong app, my friend. Alright. Drinking hot cocoa. Okay, that is the coziest illustration I've ever seen. Unreal. Please, join my Discord. If this is how good you draw for your quick stuff, I would love to see some of your, like, more detailed art. That's amazing. Maybe I could even commission you for something. I love your style so much. Alright, Beanie Baby slurps hot cocoa. Whoa. True Red Apple, what happened? Was there a glitch? Drinking hot cocoa. Did I miss something? Beanie Baby slurps hot cocoa. Were you stuck on the previous prompt or something? That's very strange. Alright. Sun and moon. There's the sun. There's the moon. Well, you never know, guys. Maybe this will be okay. Epic rap battle. Sun versus moon. Oh, that's a pretty cool illustration anyways. Alright, Renee, you have a wonderful rest of your night, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. The sun and moon are breaking it down to hip-hop. Holy shit. Jubles and Neen. Look how similar your illustrations are. Okay, that is crazy. Alright, Sun and Moon are wearing gold chains with 80s boombox. Bling bling. Alright, shared brain cell, right? Alright, what was the original prompt? Drinking hot cocoa. No, I don't think we can do it. It's an L. It's an L. But that's okay. We've had lots of W's. We've had more than enough W's. Gotta be a W, brah. The sun is hot. Yeah, but it's just not enough of. I was thinking of spinning it that way. But we don't have, like, this is like a 3-part thing, or like drinking hot and cocoa. Even though hot cocoa is one thing. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, next one. All right, next prompt is Parker having a meltdown. Arrgh. Alright. I would say just having a person who's having a meltdown will be good enough. Man in extreme despair. It is a very sad man. Spiky-haired white guy is very sad. So far, so good, I would say. There's a sad spiky-haired guy looking like an anime protagonist. Sad he doesn't have enough time. Guy with no time! Okay, we still have a sad guy. Incredibly complicated drawing, you don't have time to draw. Alright, well, True Red Apple nailed it this time. Spider-Man Frisbee? What is this? And we have a Spider-Man Frisbee. Alright, what was the original prompt? Parker having a melt... Guys, it's a W. Guys. What's Spider-Man's alter ego? Are you fucking kidding me? I figured we'd carry the having a meltdown, but the part we carried over was Parker? Oh my god, and Jubles just blew my mind. Spider-Man is Peter Parker, and that's a melted plastic disc. A melted Parker. What the fuck? How did we do that? I'm so confused. That is messed up. You can't make this shit up. That is crazy. GG, guys. This crack is dedicated to everyone in this game. Absolutely wild. Never in my wildest dreams. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, let's, I'll photo baby both of these. Photo baby that. And we'll photo baby. Alright. Well, great job, guys. Alright, we're gonna play one more round of Gartic. Do we want regular or do we want Exquisite Corpse? Authenticated Twitch. Need the link again. Yeah, I'll post a new link. Gotta go to bed then. All right, Cyber Monkey. Thank you for coming, man. Yeah, we don't do Gartic very much, so I would like to do two games. There will be Jackbox. Don't worry. We're just doing one more game of this. All right. Well, let's do Exquisite Corpse. I just kind of struggle to explain how Exquisite Corpse works. So let me just try to explain it better to you guys. Let me just demonstrate in this mode for a second. Alright, so what you're gonna have is 3 drawings that you have to do. A head, a torso, and legs. And for the head, you're gonna notice near the bottom of the canvas is a dotted line. What you actually have to do is you have to draw past that dotted line. Like that. Otherwise, the person isn't going to have any way to connect their drawing to your drawing. You understand what I'm saying? I think I just demonstrated it, like, actually perfectly. Alright. Let's leave. Authentication. Exquisite Corpse. Invite. If one of my mods can pin that. Also include as many arms as possible, because nah, that's not a rule. Try to keep it to 2 arms. But maybe like avoid putting arms on the head portion. You've accomplished something major, so proud of myself. Laundry is the bane of my existence, and I've folded and ready to put away the same day. I'm so happy for you. I know it's one of those things that may not seem like a big deal, but that is a big deal. And I'm very, very proud of you. Alright. We really only have 6 people playing this one. I don't really want to ping the Discord again, so maybe we'll just have a short game. Okay, there we go. There's 2 more, 3 more. Okay, perfect. I just had to voice my disappointment. That's all I had to do. Alright, so unlike the last mode where we had to draw 12 illustrations, you only have to draw 3 illustrations for this one. So this one is a much shorter game. Just pulling up a reference image for what I want to draw. Alright. 9? I would say 9 is good. Logged you out and won't let you back in? Oh, that's strange. I'm sorry about that. Well, thank you very much for lurking. We're moving on to some Jackbox games after this one regardless. Alright. We are gonna start the game now unless someone says wait. Alright. Hold on. Okay, I got the image that I want for my reference for the head here. Okay. Oh, and Miku joining at the last second. Welcome on in. Good timing. I was just about to start the game, my friend. And Cody, thank you so much for lurking as well, my friend. Alright, you guys, I don't want you copying my homework here. Draw the head. I picked a very difficult character to try to draw, actually. Let's see if I can pull it off. Okay, so far so good, actually. Actually doing way better than I thought I would. Okay. I'm happy with how this is turning out. I just hope I have enough time to finish drawing it. I was gonna add color, but I don't think there'll be enough time for that. And Coco, thank you very much for liking the TikTok live. How you doing, Coco? Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm going to try to add a little bit of color here. Actually, that worked out perfect. Okay, good. Alright. Try to fix it. Like, such a small amount of time. Come on, Galiksi. Draw like you've never drawn before. Okay, we'll try to draw, like, better than you've never drawn before, but, like, you know what I mean. Come on. Wasn't really the color I wanted. Come on. Oh my god, I did it! I did it! I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish! Let's fucking go! Alright, perfect. Done. Finished. Alright, that was the most stressed out I've ever been. Alright, continue with the torso. Coco, you might have nailed it. I'm super choppy for you. It doesn't say I've dropped any frames. But you may be right. Alright, I'm going to dedicate this torso to Coco. That's a strange sentence, actually. Make it thick. Oh, I will. Okay. Okay, I kind of killed this drawing, actually. This is awesome. Like top 10 best torsos I've ever done. Let's give it some yeah, let's give it some definition. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna even though the top, the head did not indicate any environment, I'm gonna try to indicate a little bit of an environment here. All right, I'm gonna go done. I'm done early, my friends. Didn't even need the time that I was given. Alright, you have about a quarter of your time left. So what we like to do at the end of this game is name the monstrosities that we've created. Thank you, by the way, presumably Coco, for liking the TikTok live 846 times so far. That's something like a balloon. You don't know what it is. Well, that's where your imagination comes in. Yeah, I just thought of something that I can do. Whoops, my tablet is upside down. I just thought of something. I'm just gonna do a little bit of, Alright. I added basically just a small little line. Just a little line. Give a little bit more indication to to whomever has to draw the legs for this one. Hey, we made it to 1,000 TikTok live likes. Thank you so much. We actually made it to 18,000 last TikTok live. Just saying. Is that a challenge? Oh. Man, I don't have a lot to go on with this one. Okay, well, first things first. I'm gonna copy their background color. It looks like they actually already started on the legs. So I'm going to assume that's what those are. And I'm just going to just realize I'm not good at drawing feet. Okay, that's alright. Fucked that up a bit, but it's okay. What I like to do is I try to look at their illustration and I try to carry what I feel like is their artistic expression through. Because that's how I would like them to treat my illustration. Like them to try to see what I was going for and just to, you know, try to bring it home. Alright. Okay. That was challenging with those thin lines that they gave me. Okay, I don't know how they... There we go. Okay, actually, somehow I matched their color pretty good. Continue. And Simply Neen, thank you very much for also liking the TikTok live. Appreciate you. Alright, still have quite a bit of time left. So what I can do is spend my remainder time to make some assumptions about the environment that we're in here. Let's create some those. Later. Alright, I think I'm done. I think I did an okay job here. And Coco, welcome to Twitch. Thank you for joining the chat here. It's been a minute, my friend. I'm very excited to see our creations. Too many people on TikTok. Yeah, I know. The chat on TikTok is hard to even keep up with. Alright, running a very low on time now. Alright, so remember guys, we are naming our creatures. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, everyone can see my screen. Perfect. Alright, we'll have it on manual. I'll do the show though. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright, Coco totally called it. I did my best to draw Woody from Toy Story. Obviously, I didn't do a great job, but I think you can tell who it is. I did good enough, I think. Alright. Oh. Okay. Alright, that went an interesting direction. Alright, we are starting off very strong this time. Alright, names. I need some names. They turned him into Dr. Pepper. There's a snake in my can. Woody Shortleg, he's been Dr. Peppered. His name was Woody Pepper. Woody Pepper's pretty good. Dr. Pepper Cowboy. Alright, we're gonna go with the Woody Pepper. Dr. Hobble, also good. Also good. Alright. Great job, by the way. Good hustle. Galiksi, Cosmar, and Mada Boo Boo. Alright. Holy shit. Made a boo-boo, that is insane! Are you kidding me? Alright, made a boo-boo. I hope you consider joining the Discord and sharing some of your art with us, because I would really like to see some of your stuff that you actually spent time on, if that's your quality in that short a time. Crazy. Alright, sorry for gushing. Damn, Doodles. If I could tell what was going on, we'd probably get our channel banned, so careful with that. Okay. Well, I really do appreciate that you guys took Made a Boo Boo's illustration and instead of holding it back, somehow managed to elevate it beyond what it started out as. So, absolutely fantastic work, the three of you. Where Gaga? Ooh, I do like that one. Masked She-Wolf. I am Lady Wolf Gaga. Wood. Yeah, same wood. Alright, we're gonna say Slay Wolf. I think that Slay Wolf is pretty good. Name doesn't have anything to do with the boobs though. Not gonna include the orange nippled. Oh my god. Just joined, waiting for approval. Okay. Normally I wait until the end of the stream, but I'd like you so much that I'm going to approve you right now. That quick. Alright. You are in. Alright, excellent job, guys. Slay Wolf it is. Alright. Damn, Cosmar went beast mode with this one. Crazy. Alright. And Kiffy. I love this game. Alright, and then Doodles with the legs. You know what? It works. It works. Good job, guys. Only saw 2 lines. It was tough. Would have been tough to understand what was going on in the main for sure. All right, it needs a name. It's a wolf beast that turns into an old lady dressed like a giraffe, which turns into some kind of abstract sculpture. Phyllis Diller. I do like the idea that it's just a name. Do you know Phyllis Diller? I know Phyllis Diller. She can be a little intense at times, but normally she's sweet. Alright, let's go with Phyllis Diller. Great name. Alright, next one. Jillian Abstractus. Also good, also good. Alright, Doodles. Thanks for playing, Doodles. You're really killing it. You really brought your A game with this one. It's a kind of a flamingo adjacent creature. I don't know, is its tongue out or is it bleeding from its face? Alright. Torso. Oh, okay. Alright, well, you really matched the energy that the first one brought, and I respect that. Alright, let's see how the legs turn out. I almost don't want to see it all together, but we're gonna do it anyways. Alright, well, we've definitely created an exquisite corpse, so job accomplished. Betty Who? Gotta go Flamingo, the stripper years. Marilyn Flamingo. That's pretty tight. I do like that. Also, Wood. Slutty Betty. I think my favorite was Marilyn Flamingo. And Estrella, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome on in. My name's Galiksi. Pleasure to meet you. Alright, great job on that one, guys. They did seem to have to go pee. Alright, Keffy's illustration. Oh. Wow. Okay, alright. I don't know what to comment on that one. Very pretty, androgynous human. Yeah, great job. Alright, now let's see if the torso matches the head. Oh no. Alright, I'm ready for the legs now. I'm not prepared. Yarg's birthday present is my pick for the name. Okay, that's a keeper. Also Wood, definitely still. Terry Berry. Apu Neza pee on the lawn? You can't just say that. I am filled with despair. Is that his name? Harv Stevie? Alright, it's Harv Stevie. Okay, you can't beat that. I'm sorry, guys. That's unbeatable. Alright, next one. Alright. Jubal's drawing the head. Let's see how you did. That's pretty good, actually. It's kind of cute. It's like a sad jester. Alright. Simply Dean. I appreciate you labeling the shirt so that we know. Otherwise, there's no way I would have known it was a shirt. That'd be kind of fun, actually. Just a shirt, labeled shirt. Alright. And the legs done by Fat Kitty. I'm kind of excited. This might sound crazy, but it kind of works for me a little bit. Like, this looks like a genuine character that I would have drawn in, like, grade 1. Like, I would have drawn a character like that. I would have been like, yeah, they're really conflicted, but also a jester, and they swim real fast. As far as the shirt labeled shirt, I don't know how I would explain that, but I'm sure I would. Alright. Daffy Duck Legs, Harley Quack. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright, I don't see anything better than Harley Quack, so I think... Knee. No, that one's not resonating with me. Yeah, Harley Quack's the best. Alright. Let's carry on to the next one. Palm Eagle. Ooh, that one is good. That one's good as well. Now I'm feeling as conflicted as Harley Quack. Alright, next one. Fat Kitty drew the head. See what we got going on. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It's you kind of have a Medusa Cyclops thing going on. I appreciate the imagination on that one. Alright, and Home Slice had some weirdness to deal with because it ends with these green squiggles. Let's see what they did with that. Okay, I think that was pretty smart, actually. I'm down. And the art styles with the thick lines actually, they complement each other. It works. It looks like pretty cohesive so far. Let's see how Simply Dean finished it off. Oh, okay. Alright. You didn't do anything with these lines. I would have assumed those were hands, or like arms, and turned them into... But that's okay. That's alright. That's okay. I think you did a fine job. Trashusa. Ooh, that's good. That's gonna be a tough one to beat. Trashusa. I think that's its name. That's gotta be it. Alright. Great job, guys. Move on to the next one. I liked it too. Alright, let's see what Simply Dean came up with for the head. Oh, we have a jack-o'-lantern with the cute little hat. The leaf in it. Pretty cute. Let's see if it maintains being a pumpkin or not. Ooh. It's whatever it's become, it has tight joints. It definitely needs a massage. Get this man to the masseuse immediately. Hold on, they don't like to be called masseuses anymore. Massage therapist is what they like to be called. And how do we finish with the legs? Home slice, you killed it. You killed it. You brought all the sex appeal, let me tell you. I was starting to think this wasn't gonna be a sexy illustration, but you did it somehow. Huggy Thuggy. Okay, Huggy Thuggy's gonna be a tough one to beat. Pumpkin Night, also pretty good. I like Huggy Thuggy a lot. Sagging the Sagging Pumpkin. A pumpkin of the times, keeping it real. Alright. In my headcanon, it's Huggy Thuggy. It's beautiful. Like the midriff. Very sexy. Punked. It's a tough one to name. Huggy Thuggy. Alright. Alright, let's see. Ooh, Home Slice, you went so ambitious with this one. Great colors. Oh my god. Good leave as well. Oh, holy smokes. Okay, you got an angry banana in summertime. Let's see what this becomes. Whoa, Miku. You once again, you've taken it and you've elevated it. That is beautiful. Those perfectly straight, sharp lines. It almost looks 3D. Alright, and for the legs. Oh, Silly Ben, great job! You really took what you knew about the top illustration and you understood the assignment, I think. This might be the most cohesive one yet. Yes. Okay, that is great. I fucking love this. Photo baby, take a picture. I want to remember this moment. Alright. Abstract bananas. What are those things called where you put your... You look through it and you turn it and all the geometric patterns kind of change? Like, what's that? What's it called? Why am I at a loss for a kaleidoscope? Kaleidoscope. How do we integrate kaleidoscope with banana? Balidoscopna? Hold on, how would I spell it? Balidoscopna is what I'm gonna call it. In my head. Collides Nana. Collides Nana? Kaleido split. John, you did it! You did it! You solved it! Kaleido split! Holy shit! Naming champ, John! What the heck? Alright, that's gotta be it. Kaleido split. Are you kidding me? How did you do that? Alright, it's problem solved. Alright, next one. Welcome in, John, by the way. Alright, next one. Let's see what Silly Ben came up with for the head. Okay, that is ridiculously adorable. Are you joking? Silly Ben. Well done. Alright. Ooh, I think I even know what this one is gonna... Okay, hold on. Yeah, I remember this one. Okay. Oh, no. Actually. Oh. Okay, Can Miku save us? Sorry about the boners, by the way, everyone. Miku did it! Oh my god. Cat in bath? Hey guys, I'm coming back from a cat. What happened to him? This is the first thing I saw when I came in. I'm so sorry. Meowko. That's pretty good. Alright. I think Meowko is Meowko-chan. Even better. Even better. Meowkoko-chan. Ooh. Yeah, we contribute. That's right, because I told Coco that I dedicated the torso to her. So Meowkoko-chan actually makes more sense. Alright, we have a name. Alright, last one! Let's go! I'm excited for this. Alright, we have Miku starting out with the head. Let's see what they got. Huh. That's alright, I kind of like it. It's got kind of a soft, almost effeminate Slender Man type vibe. Alright. Send me a copy of that. You'll have to go back in the stream and take a screenshot. I'm afraid I did not take a picture. Alright, let's see what we do with the torso. Oh my god. Absolutely incredible. I love it so much. Alright. And unfortunately... I feel like we might have saved the best for last, everyone. Holy shit. That's incredible. Oh, what the fuck? Slender Bird. Oh my god. Went through a whole game of corpse without any tentacles and only 2 nipples? I call that a W. That's pretty impressive. Mana Chicken, because the head looks like a mannequin. That's pretty good. Duckless Donald. Donald Duckless. It's not Donald Duck, it's Donald Duck. Yeah, he's missing the... I don't know if we've quite nailed it. Just Sarah. Ducka Quinn. We already have, don't we already have like a Harley Quinn reference? Nightmare Duck. Just no name. What was the name of that, it turned out to be a hoax, but there was like a bird lady on YouTube that was telling kids to harm themselves, but it was like not actually real. Does this ring a bell to anyone? Like it was like she had like a very like bird looking face. No. Momo! It was Momo. So that was Momo. I feel like this creature would be related to that. Bobo. In tribute to Momo. No. Okay, even better. No. That's beautiful. I love it. Okay, we did it. We came up with the name. Momo's cousin? No. Hell no. Alright. Excellent job, everyone. Thank you so much for playing Gartic. You artists out there, stick around, even though we're switching to Gartic. I'll tell you what, to transition into it, we'll play one of the art Jackbox games. So anyone here who wants to play some Jackbox, go to jackbox.tv, sign in with your Twitch credentials, and type in the room code when I show the room code. I'm excited. Alright, let's see. Do I even have Steam open? I'm so unprepared. I literally woke up from my nap like 3 minutes before I had to start the stream. It was crazy. Alright, library. Mega Picker. I like Champed Up. Let's get the hype back up here. So in Champed Up, you create superheroes to go against each other. It's a lot of fun. You got it, guys. If you haven't played it, you will like it, I promise. And Miku, thank you so much for that follow. You seem ridiculously chill. It's been wonderful hanging out as well. Alright, let's... Alright. Anyone who wants the code, make sure you're following the channel as well. If you're not following the channel, you will not see the room code in the chat. Make sure once again that you are at jackbox.tv and signed in with your Twitch credentials. I'll wait about 30 seconds before typing the room code to give you guys time to sign in with your Twitch credentials. Alright, Jubles, thank you so much for popping in. I am so sorry to hear about your illness, but I am very happy that you're still kicking it and that you are in recovery, my friend. Thank you for everything and for hanging out. Appreciate you. Alrighty, what are we playing? It's a game called Champed Up, which is on one of the Jackbox Putty Packs, and you create superheroes to go against each other. It's another drawing game. It's a lot of fun. It's I like it about equally as TKO. Alright, room code's about to be in the chat. Excellent! And John Longson coming in clutch. Room code is in the chat now. If you're following, you should see it. Somehow we still have 3 open slots, which just will not do. So anyone who is on the fence about whether or not to join, now's the time to get off of that fence and get your cute little booty butts into the game. What is the game called? The game is called Champed Up. You go to the website jackbox.tv and sign in with your Twitch credentials. Hey, sir, welcome! And, hold my tang. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Pleasure to meet you. My name's Galiksi. Room code is posted a few more times now. We have 1 more slot left. Got lots of follows tonight. I think that starting with Gartic was a good move, actually. Kimmy Cat, I'm doing fantastic, especially now that you're here. How are you doing, my friend? You should consider filling the final slot is what you should be considering doing, only if it's convenient. Alright, I'm gonna let the Discord know there's 1 open slot. If not, we'll start the game up in about 60 seconds or so. Champed Up, 1 slot left. room code. Alright, give it 30 seconds now. Been here since the last 2 rounds of Gartic. I'm still half asleep, obviously. Thank you, Simply Need. Oh, and Silly Ben 1010 fills the final slot. Oh, hold my tang, you'll have to play the next game that we play. Don't worry. You'll get in, don't worry. Alright, we got Home Slice, Cosmar, Chronic Coco, Fat Kitty, Mr. Mayo Twitch, Azur the Bard, Estrella, and Silly Ben. That's funny. That's fair. That's fair. No obligation. I encourage people, but I try not to pressure people too much.
Welcome to the
YUFR equals your Uranus is fuck ready. Your Uranus. Can we workshop this? I feel like
will the underdogs take down the
there's something that doesn't sound right about your Uranus. Alright, I have to pee really bad, so I'll be right back. Ghost King is in charge while I'm gone. Alrighty, hopefully I didn't miss anything important. What happened to Hollow Galley these days? Alright, so the thing about Holly Galley is when I got this new computer, admittedly like more than 6 months ago, I had to actually recreate my overlays essentially from scratch. And the 2 hardest parts of my overlays... Actually, I'll put it to a guess. What do you think the 2 hardest parts of my overlays are? Like the most difficult things to implement?
Players need to name their character.
Like out of everything that you've seen. I know you guys are playing the game. I'll give you guys some time to think about it. Chat, wheel, desk. So maybe wheel if you include every one of the redemptions all together is one thing, but as far as individual components of the wheel goes, not really, because Wheel Daddy's a program. I commissioned a programmer to create it for me. I'll just tell you guys. Hot Tub is very difficult. Hot Tub's probably the 3rd hardest thing. The 2 hardest parts of the stream are Photo Babies, number 1. Photo Babies, the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. So Photo Baby is 3D modeled entirely by me, and then I have to program it to pop up, take a picture, and then have that picture automatically be uploaded into the Discord server. Like, that took like several days to figure out. So when I recreated my overlays from scratch, by the time I was done with Photobaby and was thinking about getting HoloGalley back on, just like, I can't. Yeah, I made Photobaby. Yeah, people don't realize that. One time, Swati Chop Suey was like, Kelly, how do I get Photobaby on my channel? Like, where do I download Photobaby? And I was like, you can't. I made it. Hit 40,000 channel points? That's incredible. Those of you who don't know what HoloGalley is, it's basically a glorified BRB screen. So my body just transforms into a hologram version of me. But here's the kicker: if someone redeems Make Galiksi Dance, the hologram actually does dance. So there were times actually where I'm like, I don't feel like dancing, and I just put on HoloGalley, and he'll just dance for me.
It's time to name those characters.
Gives hand jobs. Well, that's very generous of you, Coco. I mean, dances. Ah, there we go. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I thought you're just offering them for like free in the chat. I was like, as long as everyone involved is consenting and adults, I'm not gonna moderate that.
It's time for the main event. Here comes our first.
Only on Fridays,
warrior.
right? Today's Thursday, right? We have Freedom and Guns
We've got
versus America. Fuck yeah!
to see who is the champion of patriotism.
Who is the champion of patriotism? Both pretty good.
I would hate to be on the receiving end of that blow.
There's no music? You can't hear the game music? Oh, good night, T-Rex. Thank you, as always, for hanging out, being awesome with us for so long. Really, really appreciate you. You are one of the unsung heroes of this channel and this community, so thank you for everything that you do for us.
We salute you.
Cosmar with a W.
In this corner, we've got. They'll be facing off
Cold
against
Tub Steve versus Hot
We'll
Tub
decide
Pete.
once and for all who is
Oh, the
champion
dancing.
of the
I got you.
hot
No,
tub.
I was just dancing to nothing.
The tides are turning. What a whack attack!
What a whack attack.
Some extra cash goes to the underdog.
And Chronic Coco with a W.
Now entering the ring.
Oopsie.
And opposing
Gotta
them
be
will
more
be-
careful than that.
One of them will be crowned.
Creepy Gal in the gang or
Rootin'
Jolly
and
Wally?
Tootin'.
Which one is the champion of Rootin' and Tootin'?
I don't believe what I'm
The
seeing.
prompt reminds me of my Woody that I drew earlier.
Get in the car. It's
But on PC is
about
harder
over.
than you remember. Game's definitely easier on phone.
Well, no other way to say it. It's
Simply
a
neat.
bloodbath.
Thank you. That's right, guys. Follow my other channel, please.
Not their first rodeo.
I'm on vacation next week, and I might not be streaming on this channel at all. If you want to hang out, that's the channel to do it. Maybe I'll even stream Gartic on that
These two
channel.
are
You never
facing
know.
off to see who is
First date wedding
the
ring
champion
versus
of
wedding
being
ring.
Too much. It's a scroll brawl. What a
The
sketchy
Scroll
move.
Brawl. It was a tough choice on that one, let me tell you.
Yeah, they need to dial it back.
Excellent job, Estrella.
Moving on, we've got
We have Flagman versus Flag
one of
Reaper.
them will walk out as the champion of Canada.
Which one is the champion of Canada?
wants it more.
Man, Flag Reaper is really giving it their all.
Oh, I gotta give that an A plus.
You know what's funny? When I stream from my other channel onto TikTok,
Make way for-
I actually get like chatters.
Versus
Kermit,
Only one of them
Kermit,
can
Kermit's
be
cousin versus
champion
Miss Piggy's
of
hotter
puppets.
cousin.
oh, it's too close to call.
They're both completely fuckable, to be honest. What is chatters? If you solved it in your brain, I'm proud of you.
Gotta hand it to him.
Retro games always have more active chat.
Here's our next.
I know, I have a pretty
competitor.
active chat.
Versus-
Paperboy versus Box Gal.
These two are competing to
As a
be
matter of fact, my
champion
second channel
being
on Twitch has a
exhausted.
very inactive chat sometimes. Oh, on TikTok. I get what you're saying.
Sweet mercy.
Yeah, and I've converted a few of the retro TikTok watchers into Twitch followers too on both channels. You're gonna try streaming?
Really too much.
Kimmy Cat? Well, DM me if you do.
Up next.
I'm following your channel now.
Versus
Shalambo versus
will
Blambo.
walk out as the champion of millennials.
Well, millennials grew up in the 90s, and Blammo seems more like a 90s creation to me, so I would vote Blammo. But you Gen Zs all voting for Schlambo. You don't know. You don't know.
Look at all of that debt. And
Yeah,
that
guys,
takes
go
us to
follow
halftime.
Cammy Cat.
Here are the scores.
All kids love log. I'm a huge log guy. Alright, Chili Willies, what game are we playing next? Which Jackbox Party Pack game? I should be more specific. Are we playing next? Hey, Gorilla Ghoul, my friend, my pal, my guy, my confidant. How the heck are you doing, my friend? You'd have to figure out how to get it to Twitch. There's a lot of ways. I would recommend not doing it the way that I do it, because I have a $750 upscaler called the RetroTink 4K, which is completely unneeded. And I capture it through HDR and have to actually recolor grade to get the colors looking right manually. Yeah, don't do it the way that I do it. I do it in a completely bad way. The reason why I don't just turn HDR off is because I paid $750 for the device that injects HDR into the image. So I'm going to use it. Alright, the next game after this one is Quiplash 3. Those of you who came from Gartic and are not familiar with Quiplash, it's a very fun game. It's my favorite Jackbox Party Pack game. Essentially, it's just filling in the blanks with something that you think is funny to fill the blank in with, and then we vote on what we think is the funniest. Quartz launch! Yeah, sorry, I was pronouncing it wrong. Coco's right. Thank you for all the lurking you've been doing, Vanina. You're just a wonderful person. Everyone says it. You know, some people say bad things behind people's backs. People say good things about Vanina behind her back. Hey,
20
Jork,
second
let's
warning,
go!
name those
How you doing,
characters.
Cube Dude? That's so funny. We were just talking about my second channel and retro stuff in general. And then Cube Dude's like, I heard retro. Q-Dude is my very good friend of mine, actually, who is also a retro streamer. One of my favorite people, actually. Everyone, go follow Q-Dude. And Games For You also heard us talk. Alright, now all the retro people are coming out. How the heck are you doing, Games For You? Pleasure to see you. Alright, while I'm shouting out retro streamers, follow that guy too. Cube Dude, I was surprised at your reaction to the 1080i Toshiba HD CRT. I did not know that Sony even made them. I thought only really Toshiba made them. But I heard that they're awesome. Then again, I heard they're awesome from Linus Tech Tips, so I don't know. It's a little bit sus. I'm not getting it anyways. I don't know if I'll ever buy another CRT. I really truly believe that with the RetroTink 4K, for the first time in history, retro actually looks better on modern displays than it does on retro CRTs. Specifically, it looks better on OLED with HDR injection. No OLED, no HDR, CRT still is a little bit better to me. I'm sure 7th gen stuff looks good. Yeah, I would like to see, like, I don't know what generation it is, but like PS3, Xbox 360 on it. Yeah, that'd be very interesting to me. The Xbox 360's failed. Yeah, Red Ring of Death. 2 back-to-back workouts. Well, I'm proud of you, Games For You. That's awesome. A lot of it supports widescreen. I was playing GoldenEye a few days ago. I've not been able to enjoy GoldenEye for so many years. It just looks so bad on modern displays. It also controls bad, but you get used to it. You get used to the controls. Alright, you're trying to not only lose weight, but go in for a bodybuilding competition? Well, good for you. Absolutely crazy. I'm so proud of you, my friend. GoldenEye is N64. Yeah, I was playing GoldenEye on the N64 a few days ago. Alright, we have Depressed Jim versus Big Cock Jim.
Champion of smelling fantastic.
I want to be honest. I don't think either of them smell fantastic. But definitely Big Cock Jim, I wouldn't imagine would.
It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs.
Oh, the job is amazing. No, he's cheap as heck.
Terrible. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? Can they recover? I don't know.
Dieting takes a toll on the mind. I imagine so.
Who will draw blood first?
I watched this documentary when I was in college of a guy who goes from kind of my build, just like a little bit chubby, to like bodybuilder level. And there's this one scene where he's just sobbing and like almost like borderline screaming in his car, like it was like it was messing with his hormones. We have SS Party versus Gun Gary, champion of party cruises. 25 pounds! Oh my god, Coco, good for you! Holy shit! I am very proud of you, my friend. I don't think people appreciate like how hard it is to lose that much weight and how much weight that is. Like imagine 2.5 bags of imagine 2.5 10-pound potato bags.
What a stud!
Retirement likes you. That's excellent. I'm happy to hear that.
Here's our next matchup.
Alright, we got Mr. Tumbler versus Tumbler M. Be impressed I played that and know what it is. It came out the year after I was born. I play a lot of games from the year after I was born.
What a battle! This next contest could swing
I am pretty
things.
sure that Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past came out the year after I was born.
Will the players tag out?
And
Let's find out.
390 pounds to... Wow!
Here we go.
Yeah, definitely keep me up to date on your journey in games for you, and I wish you all the luck.
It's the
Supposed to say Tumblr emo girl. Ah, gotcha. That makes more sense. And Fat Kitty takes that W.
It's time for our next bout.
Alright, we have, let's see,
Who is
Senor Macho
champion of
Nacho
Macho?
versus Simply Macho Nacho. Which one is the champion of Macho? Looking at them makes me hungry. I would eat them both.
It all comes down to this next match. The champion of anger issues.
Champion of anger
What will the
issues.
trainers do? Let's see.
Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh
It's
yeah.
getting interesting.
Which one is the champion of anger issues?
They did the
Cammy
work
Cat, I wish you
of
all
fighters.
the luck in your journey as well. I gotta feed off of your guys' motivation. Actually, I gotta start
One of
moving
them
my
will
body.
be The champion of cuties.
Cutie Patootie versus Charlotte Lin One Piece. That's actually pretty good. I know who that character is.
It's a close one.
Like I always make a lot
They'll be
of
battling for this title. Champion
excuses
of about to
for not
pop
working out.
off.
Majority of which are like lower
It's
back
decision
pain.
time.
But I feel like there are exercises I could do that won't strain my back. And as a matter of fact, strengthening the muscles in my back will actually probably help with the lower back pain. So I could easily
Just work so
overcome
well together.
that argument. But man, it is rough, it is exhausting doing
on.
things with lower back pain. We have Voldemort versus
Champion of
Moldivort.
the dark arts.
I love that so
This is
much.
getting drawn out.
Walking the dog twice a day and cut out pop. That's
Here's
wow.
the next contest.
Good for you.
The champion of having a beautiful singing voice.
Find something you love and do that a bit
Here we
each
go.
day. I want to get back into Beat Saber. I feel like if I played Beat Saber every day, I would actually get into like relatively decent shape.
Who wants it
Like at
more?
work, I have a pretty active job. Like I'm a manager at a pet store, so I'm having to haul around like 30, 40 pounds of dog food and like cat litter
Up next,
all day.
you will decide
Flight
who
of Stairs
is
versus
the
Grandma.
champion of always being on Facebook.
Which one is always being on Facebook?
That's incredible.
Can't be good for your back. Well, I feel like
Who will draw
30,
blood first?
40 pounds,
Now
it's not
it's time to
too
determine
bad.
The champion.
There was
of
one time where my
marketing.
boss asked me to move
What will the trainers do?
put several pallets of cat litter away, and I actually had to
This is
call in
getting
the
interesting.
next day because I couldn't move. But for the most part, just the amount that I do at work isn't too taxing on it. I lift with the legs. It's mostly the
Me
arms.
versus the world mentality certainly paid off.
I'm not sure about Dominate Vanina, but the next game is Quiplash
Moving on.
3.
Who is
I know that you like that one.
champion of
I owe Chili
Serenity.
Willy's the room code for it, but you can get in on that too.
Can they build on this momentum? Here's the next title. The champion of the toilet. It's decision time. They got him on the ropes.
Healthy things I'm sure I'd enjoy, but associate them with my mom. Ooh. Yeah, that's a tough one when you associate like positive, healthy things with negative,
Cheese stands alone.
like traumatic things of your past.
Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and
Da-da-da-da-da.
we have a winner.
And Cosmar! You always get at least one W every stream. Alright, my friends, next game on the docket is a little game that I like to call... What did Coco say it was called? Quamplarch? Anyone who wants to play is welcome to play along. I think I had a notepad document of some people I owed some room codes to. Alright. Oh, I see. Perfect. So there's some people I promised the room codes to the final game yesterday, and then we didn't actually do the final game. So I'm going to make sure I get those people in. Probably will be in chat, but no longer playing. No worries, Home Slice. That sounds good. Let me get to the Twitch channel here. Alright. If your name is Chili Willy's, Doodles the Official, Edible Napkin, Azur the Bard, or Vanina, and you want the room code to this game, please type 77 in chat. Once again, Chili Willy's, Doodles, Edible Napkin, Azur the Bard, or Vanina, and you want the room code for this game, type 77 in chat, I'll guarantee you in. Alright. Chili Willy's, check your Wispies, I've sent you the code. How's that sound? And Vanina, thank you very much for those 77 biddies. Top 5 favorite. Well, let's make it top 4 at some point. 5's good, but not as good as 4. Alright. Azur. Oopsie. Azur the Bard, check your thingies. Is Doodles here? Sadly, I gotta go. Alright, no worries, Doodles. Alright. Since Mr. Mayo, you followed during Gartic, I would love to get you in on some more Jackbox. I've sent you the code as well. And Coco, you can take Doodle's slot. I've sent you the code via Twitch Whispers as well. Alright, you guys have limited time to get in. Did I send the code to everyone that I said Chili Willy's, Doodles? Did I send it to Vanina? Hold on. No, I thought I did. Hold on, Vanina, you've got the code now. Alright. Yeah, I think everyone else I promised the code to I sent it to. So room code's about to be posted in the chat for everyone else who wants to play. Alright, games for you. Sorry, I just saw your thingy now. You have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you for everything, my friend. Error command failed. Error code 420 Coco. And Stream Elements got way too stoned for this. Alright, we've filled every single slot. Let's see who we ended up with. We've got Chili Willy, Azur, Chronic Coco, Vanina, Cosmar, Ghost King Jade, Gorilla Ghoul, and Cammy Cat. Chili Willy, start the game whenever you're ready to, my friend. Alright, let's see here. This crack is dedicated to Chili Willy, Doodles, and Azur. Thank you guys for forgiving me for not getting you guys in the final game that I had told you I would get you into yesterday. Appreciate you guys coming back.
And could you please take off your shoes? I just cleaned the game.
And I don't know what I did to deserve
if
you.
you're not playing, you can still get in the audience and vote. Put in the room code to join. Time for round 1. I'm going to flash 2 prompts on your device. Type something ingenious that will stand up against another player's response. Then everyone will vote for their
What am I
fave,
drinking?
and one of you will get an ego boost. Points are awarded based on the percentage of
Pineapple,
people who vote for your
coconut,
answer, so make 'em
sparkling
count.
water. Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, the best thing about these things is that they're not beer. I ran into that issue where I was drinking at every stream, like, became like a habitual thing. And then I realized, like, it was very difficult, like, extremely difficult to stream while not drinking. Like, I was almost not even, like, I don't want to say I wasn't enjoying streaming. It was difficult to get through, in a way. Because drinking beer during it just made it so enjoyable. And then it was just, like, missing that facet of the fun during it. But this kind of, it fills that gap. And it makes it so that I don't have to drink alcohol to have, like, it's strange. It's like a life hack. Like, anyone who is addicted to beer, I guess you'd be addicted to alcohol, but if you specifically drink beer when you drink, and you're trying to, like, cut back or quit, I recommend just, like, buying a whole shitload of these things. And anytime you feel like cracking open a beer, you crack open one of these instead. I mean, I'm not saying that things were a problem, but here's how you know things were becoming a problem. One of the nights after I had, like, was quitting drinking on every stream, I had, like, 10 of these. Alright. Hopefully that gave Ghost King enough time. We're unpausing it now. Excellent. And if your answer is in cryptic code, will I understand?
How about we start with the worst thing to use as confetti?
The worst thing to use as confetti, your sister's shaved pubes and dried excretions. Jesus Christ. Is that you speaking in code, Coco? Or Pokemon cards? You haven't had a drink since New Year's and, literally had one. Oh, you had one, like, recently?
Alright, check this out. The DNA test proves you are not the father, but you are blank.
You are not the father, but you are weirdly obsessed with dad semen? Or the mother. Only one on New... Okay, gotcha. You only had one on New Year's. I still enjoy drinking. I just try to get conscious of, like, knowing how to recognize that it could potentially be a problem unless I cut back or cut it out for a week or two.
You should put a blank in their tank to amuse them.
Your fish are born. You should put a hamster
Now
wheel
it's
in the
time
tank
to
to
vote for
amuse
your
them, or a
favorite.
bottle of Frank's hot sauce in the wheel in the tank to amuse them. Jesus. I'm eating food, the nerves in my hand will spasm to the point where I let go of the fork or spoon or whatever I'm holding, not purposely. Oh, that is crazy. You guys, a lot of you, probably most of you, know Corey C., a much more popular Jackbox streamer than me.
Next,
He does Dry January.
a better name.
He drinks.
for a
He
TV
drinks
show
quite a bit. He
Friends.
drinks actually, I would say, more than I do on streams. But he does Dry January,
fun part.
and
Pick your
he
favorite
says something that I relate to. He says that he gets so hungry during streams where he's not drinking alcohol, because you also take for granted how many calories you're consuming drinking beer. Like, even though I've already had
Next on the
dinner
docket.
tonight before the stream,
What's at the core of the planet named after you?
just drinking water the entire stream, I'm getting pretty hungry.
Decisions. Choose your favorite.
What's at the core of the planet named after you? Pancake syrup that's perfectly warmed, or chocolate? Both of these sound pretty good. College is causing you to drink more than usual. Can't wait for a break over the summer. There's a lot of peer
So
pressure
that
for
means your
sure.
volcanoes would be like big dessert fondue pots.
When I was in college,
there is a
I was going to
solid business
clubs every
idea.
weekend.
You know what? You can have that one. You're welcome.
Ugh.
Next we have what seagulls
I
are
once
usually
wrote out in a
thinking?
bio for myself that I enjoyed clubbing.
And now,
Yeah,
pick your
I
favorite.
got more in common with a complete stranger than I did with that version of Galiksi. That was a different guy. What seagulls are you usually thinking? Might, or might dies my beak. Always smell like fish. Only thing to do for fun.
Okay, what's next?
You like
There are
like
three types
clubbing?
of people. You're
Ugh.
either a witch, a stone, or a blank.
I shouldn't judge. I'm sorry. There are three types of people. You're either a
Okay,
witch, a
choose
stone,
your
or an
favorite.
anus blender, masochist, ghost king, or you're either a witch, a stone, or a fuckable bard. You're either one of those three things. Yeah, there's a age difference between me and Lily, but if we were the same age,
And next
we
is
wouldn't have gotten along.
Dear Science, stop already. We know
Because when I was in my
blank.
20s, the worst place I could possibly be on a day off was at home.
Time to pick
And now
one
the
you
worst
like
place I
best.
could be on a day off is anywhere but home. And she is in the complete same mindset, so I got really lucky.
Oh, I'll never forget you round one, but now it's time to look at the scores.
So the same about you and Extravage? Were you a little bit crazier in your younger days? You were crazy. I bet you were crazy.
Ready for round two? I hope
KO,
so, because it's
KO.
ready for you. Some of the prompts are
You
a
were
bit
knocking- you were
crazy,
knocking
so the
bitches
points are
out.
Doubled.
I know how it is. Can't make a house. You're never gonna get anything done hoeing around like that. Oh my god. No, I would not get along with the 20s Galaxy. Adding a comment again to be sure you get credit for my viewership. Okay, Sarah, that is what makes you a legend. Thank you so much for lurking. Remember, guys, lurker and legend both begin with the same letter, and they both mean the exact same thing. If you ever find yourself unable to make it to a Galaxy stream, or have to leave a stream early. Fear not, I understand, respect, and appreciate that real-life obligations have to come first. However, for the love of God, please don't be afraid to leave me open in a browser window. That way you keep my viewership high and keep my mental health good.
Tick-tock, time's almost up.
Oh, and Sharakor mentioned like a million years ago that my category is wrong. Alright, I'll give you guys some more time and I'll fix my category. Thank you, stranger! Might help if I'm not breaking Twitch's terms of service here. Jackbox, party packs, there we go. Alright. It's fixed, I think. You mentioned that I miss a lot in chat.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I'm a
not
bad
responsible
streamer.
for what
I'm really
happens
new to
next.
this, actually. This whole reading chat thing, it's very strange.
And going first
It's like, Galiksi hardly has anyone
first
even talking
astronaut
his
to
chat,
walk on
yet he
Mars
still
will
misses
make
everything I
this
say.
famous quote.
You stream? The first astronaut to walk on Mars will make
choosing
this
time.
famous quote. Hopefully the gravity is enough to hide my shit, or now how to profit off of this. I should mention, if any of you ever say something in chat and I don't acknowledge it, just like let a minute or two pass by and just say it again. Just say the same thing
Let's
again.
keep it going. The best excuse for being a lousy
Like,
lover.
but let a minute or two pass, because sometimes I'll scroll up and see things from like
Now
a
it
few
gets
minutes
real.
prior.
Pick your favorite.
Best excuse for being a lousy lover. Wait, I have a lover? I thought I was single. Or there's not enough traction on these condoms. Galiksi likes to smell butts. Well, it depends on the recipient of the butt. How's your night going, by the way, Warp Lotus? And oh my goodness, Gonzo, I can't believe it. You made it. You actually made it. I could
Right along.
cry. I could cry tears of joy.
Honest assessment of Star Trek.
How's your night going, Gonzo? Extraterrestrials,
everybody, pick
honest
your favorite
assessment
quip.
of Star Trek. Write that down. Or Mr. Talk Protect. What the fuck did you just say to me? I don't have a penis, so the second one is an imagination for me. What did I say about you not having a
What Santa's
penis?
elves do when the old man is sleeping.
Said, if you don't have a penis, I won't hold it against you or something, and
Alright,
everyone
vote
was
for the
very
one you
weirded
like
out by it. What Santa's elves do when the old man is sleeping? Factory-wide battle royale for paid time off, or fondles the senior elves' balls. If I said you wanted... Hold on, does the Britney Spears song go? If I said
Next
I
one up.
wanted your body now,
good emojis
would you
to send
hold it
when breaking
against
up with
me? Two good emojis to send when breaking up with someone, shrug and
choose your
sleeping, or...
favorite.
First person didn't realize that you can actually do emojis in this. Dick and balls. Spins the wheel, you can't. I have
see the
points
next one.
disabled.
A good sign you're
Galaxy is
slowly
too
turning
sleepy.
into a squirrel.
Good sign you're slowly turning into a squirrel. You crave nuts as soon as you wake up, or you have a
Decisions.
craving
Choose
for
your
nuts, man or otherwise. Wasn't aware how much hair you lose when you become a man. I don't know how. I don't know.
The worst thing a father could tell
I'm sure
his
there's a
son
good
on his
combination of
wedding day.
words to say to that, but I don't have them. The worst thing a father
Okay,
could tell his
choose
son
your
on his
favorite.
wedding day, I should have left for milk 30 years ago, or I'm so glad my two favorite people got closer. You want to grow less hair. I don't know, the older I get, the
Without
more
further
hair
ado,
that seems to
The
spout
name of a
out
boy
in like
band
different
from the
places.
1890s.
Name of a boy band from the
Okay, everybody,
1890s.
pick your
Cholera
favorite quip.
Boys or the Ankle Ladies Man. Like, I have hairs, little white hairs that grow out of my ears now. Like, that's pretty new. That's within the last few years. That was never a thing before. Like, looking at myself in the mirror.
And round 2 is history.
I have to
Let's see how it'll
shave
be
my
remembered.
ears now. Feeling kind of weird about that. I shaved my ass one time.
Step right
I
up
felt
to
great for the first, like,
Whiplash.
day.
A final chance to make your mark. I'm going to
By
send
day,
each of
like,
you a
2 or
prompt
3, it
that
was awful,
requires
though.
3
Because then you
separate
have-
responses. Okay,
you have
player 2 is
stubble.
a little freaked, but you'll do great.
This feels like a dude with with stubbly face, just like right in there every time you walk. Oh, and good timing for that raid. All right, hopefully the raiders missed everything that I said. Let's go. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Ender815, for bestowing your community upon us. Anyone who is not already following our good friend Ender, please, for me, give them a follow immediately, or else you're dead to me. I'm just kidding. You're not dead to me, but I will wonder what's wrong with you. How you guys doing? How was your stream, Ender? Appreciate you. You had 100,000 people to choose for your raid target, but for some reason you decided to raid Galiksi, and I really, really appreciate that. Anyone coming in on the raid, if you don't know who I am, my name, again, is Galiksi. I host a game show in outer space. Play a lot of community-based games, mostly Jackbox Party Pack games. We did play a couple hours of Gartic Phone earlier, so it's not just Jackbox. Not just Jackbox. I also have a second channel called Galiksi Games. So I encourage anyone who's already following me to follow my second channel, where I play non-community games. I've been playing mostly retro, but I was playing Resident Evil Requiem the other day. I basically play whatever I feel like playing. Thank you so much, Simply Name, for that. Nice batch of new players mixed in with lovely regulars. I love to hear that. Hope your night is going well. Everyone enjoys the continued Jackboxing. Thank you very much for dropping the kids off with me, by the way. Again, anyone who wants in any of the games that we are playing, you are welcome to play along. And everyone, make sure that you follow Ender815 if you aren't already following. We're going to continue on with the game that we're playing, and then we'll see where the night takes us. Zelda, you were playing Zelda. Why did I not know? I've only pinged the Discord like every time. You gotta start being more integrated in the community again, Gonzo. That's my opinion. Sorry guys, I know that you had like so very many seconds for the first prompt and not enough for the second. Live in D&D. That's fair. That's fair. I understand. I'm happy that you're keeping your mind, body, and soul busy.
Time's running
All right.
out.
Sometimes when I pause and unpause, it screws things up. Sorry about that, Chili Willies. I'm not sure if you're gonna make it in or not. I'll give you an extra few seconds here. All I do is work and sleep. That's fair. Oh, and hold on. Did Home Slice say that they're leaving? Did I miss it? Oh, good night, friends. Good night, Home Slice. Thank you so much for coming and for hanging out. I appreciate ya. Oh, it works. It worked.
Trip time.
Yeah, when it's paused and you're hitting submit, it won't go through until I unpause it. So that seemed to work.
Should disqualify you from holding political office.
3 flaws that should disqualify you from holding political office: being a felon, plus, disliking them, against immigration, married to an immigrant.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
You don't know how to read, you believe in conspiracies, and the cake is a lie. I think I know who you are speaking of on that first one. I've got an idea. I think I may have drawn. I might have created a fruit effigy earlier of that character.
The 3 signs that you are now an adult.
3 signs that you are now an adult. People want all your money, masturbate more than having sex, and don't know the answers to nothing.
Now it's time to vote for your
Versus,
favorite.
how could I know? Hey, hey. And Chronic Coco takes that W.
Say 3 nice
That's right, thank
things
you.
about
Everyone
this
who's
player.
not in the Discord, please join the Discord. Even if you've already left the Discord, join it again, because you know that you actually
Time to pick
belong
the
there.
one you like best.
Say 3 nice things about Azure the Bard. They're blue, they're the best D&D class, and they're sexy as fuck. Or you're unstoppable, you're incredible, and you're still fuckable. No, I also do not do the
The 3
adulting thing.
things you have to do as Darth Vader's intern.
Sometimes I have dessert before dinner. You know. 3 things you have to do as Darth Vader's intern.
All right, people,
Not
it's
piss him off,
voting
polish
time.
his lightsaber, and kill Jar Jar Binks, or flip off Luke, choke from his lightsaber, and take his Sith-powered blender. Being an adult, big lame. I know, I've got a pretty good life. On my days off, I get to sleep in until noon. I work my 40 hours a week and then get to focus on things I'm
Glory or
passionate
tragedy
about, like
awaits. Let's
this
see the
channel
final
and my other
scores.
channel. Collecting my retro games. Hanging out with my beautiful fiance. And Azure takes the win. Well, friggin' played. Alright, let's play. Let's do a round of Trivia Murder Party. Trivia Murder Party time. And, ooh, thank you very much. Okay, Galaxy, we get it. You have the dream life. Yeah, I've got it pretty good. We should be getting our engagement photos back soon, too. So I'll be sharing some of those in the Discord. Alright, and Gorilla Ghoul has been awake for 66 hours. Well, you know, you should, you shouldn't stay awake for that long, but now that you've made it that far, shouldn't you wait another... Wouldn't it be nice to wait another 3 hours before going to bed? Like, 66 plus 3, you know what I mean? It just seems like kind of a nice number. Alright. Anyone who wants to play is welcome to play along. However, once again, if you're not following the channel, you'll not see the room code when I post the room code. Make sure you're also at jackbox.tv and signed in with your Twitch credentials. Otherwise, even knowing the code will not be enough to get you in on the game. Room code will be posted in the chat. As long as you're following, you will see it. It's a trivia game. But if you lose, you die. But if you die, you can come back as a ghost. I typed the wrong room code. I typed the room code wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's one letter off. Alright, so far we have Chili Willy, Cosmar, Chronic Coco, na 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 The One Jock, by the way, welcome in, One Jock. Thank you very much for joining us. Ghost King Jade, Simply Neen, and Warp Lotus. Thank you guys for filling all my holes. It feels so good. I love that we have one in the audience as well. I always root for the audience, so if you're not in the game, join the audience. The audience can win this one. When I, during one of my playtests with the official Jackbox devs, the stream team and I, when we're given feedback, like the number one thing we told them for Jackbox streamers is the viewers like games where the audience plays a character and can win. Like, I think if audience was a player in Wheel, rather than whatever audience does in Wheel,
you're going to die here, but I'll ease up on the tutorials just for you.
It would elevate
First
Wheel
question.
to be a much better game.
Important question. If I wanted to get a
Excited
small
for
dog, what kind should I
TMP3.
get?
I've signed NDAs, so I'm not allowed to talk about that one.
To answer the question.
I think I like the other Galiksi better. He's a lot more chill. That's true. This version of me isn't for everyone, but neither is that version. But luckily, there's two versions. How the heck are you doing, fellow Canadian Jackbox streamer
Who got the question
Maditude?
right?
Love that
The rest
guy.
of you.
Follow him.
Follow me.
If you're not following him, I don't know what you're even doing with yourself.
Welcome to Room 101. It's non-smoking.
Where's the other one? Can we swap out? You want me to just
You're going to get
want
a
to stream from my couch? That'd be actually a fun idea. Just streaming Jackbox one day from my other channel. Just for the lulz, from the couch. I don't have a good way of censoring the content. I guess I could create a way to censor it from that room. I don't have a stream deck on that setup. Funny enough, I own 3 stream decks. One big one and 2 little ones. But the way that the living room setup is, I'd have to
That's
run
my
the
father's
cord
hat.
from
I want you to wear it.
across the room for the stream deck, and I don't want to
This
do
is
that.
weird. On one level, I know
My
you're
kind
not
of rule
really
for my
dad,
second channel
but at the same
is
time,
has to
I'm
be
filled with
cozy.
rage, and this is not
And there's
gonna go
something
well for
very
you overall.
uncozy about running a cord from the streaming computer up until the coffee table.
I always wanted
And also
to
it
push
takes
all the
time
buttons,
for setup.
But don't worry.
It's supposed
I'll
to be
stay
quick.
focused.
You have 2 little decks? Say it fast. I have 2 little decks. Fuck.
Let's keep moving.
Foiled again by
In
Maditude.
business, what's the Peter principle?
You use a tablet. I'm sorry, use a tablet to what? To stream? I'm sorry, what? That can't be right. We're bloated. You gotta make me a video of your stream setup. Oh, hold on. Use a tablet as a stream deck. I think that's what you're trying to tell me.
Time's almost up.
Yeah, in my living room setup,
Yes.
I use a app called Touch Portal, and it
rest of
basically
you.
works like a stream
And I
deck.
see you in there.
There's a little bit of
Father.
delay, so it'd
It's
be
time.
a little bit harder to do the censoring
Welcome
thing.
to room 237.
I'd have to be a little bit more proactive with it.
Ring ring. It's for you.
Oh, you use Touch Portal
I'm
as well.
giving
Perfect.
each of you a telephone, but I only have 4 phone numbers.
You and I are tuning,
Dial one
Lord
of these
Bloatus.
numbers on your rotary phone before anyone else,
Alright,
or
the,
you die.
The millennials and the Gen
Yeah,
Xers have a
this is how
huge
phones used to be. And
advantage
don't get me started
over
on life before answering machines.
the younger generation for this one. Oh. Still time. There's still 2 numbers left. Hey, and Coco got it. Coco, when you were a kid, did you ever, like, unironically use a rotary phone? Like you're at someone's house, and that was just their phone?
Death is a
Yeah.
good time to check your controller and quickly update your will.
Sometimes your house had one. That's
I
crazy.
found a will, and now the item goes to You!
Sometimes I'll tell, like, the younger people at my work that I've used those old rotary phones, like, what? They think, to them, those are, like, from
Let's try another
150 years old.
What is a calorie? And why can't I stop consuming them? No, just go ahead and answer that first question.
Yeah, my grandpa, his bedroom phone was like that. And I definitely called my mom on it. I remember he taught me how to dial numbers on it. I thought it was fun. I really liked it.
Who picked this? Which leaves only you.
There was also one in the toy
Ugh,
box
it's
in my
dad.
kindergarten class.
Time for
We
consequences.
played with it as a toy, but it was an actual phone, not a toy phone. It was just an old school
I'm
rotary
giving
phone.
you the laziest gift of all. A scratch ticket. Just scratch and find $3 signs.
Your grandpa
and
had
you get
one.
to
It looked
live.
like it was from Marie Antoinette. That's pretty cool.
But if you scratch off even
Dad's work number was. You still remember
you know
your
what
dad's
losing
work
ticket
number?
means.
Took a while to call him with 3 8s and 9s.
Don't
That's
forget,
hilarious.
if you died with a family
Also,
heirloom,
how are you doing,
only have a
Chaotic
few
Lord?
seconds to put a player in your will.
Alright. It's good to know there's a few
A will
oldies
has
in
been
here.
discovered.
I work with like, I don't know how old he is. He's got to be like 18, 19.
Next question.
And he was so stoked that I was
guys,
playing
let's
Ocarina
try
of
to be
Time on
mature
my
about
other
this next
channel.
one.
Like Legend of Zelda Ocarina
is
of
a
Time
fungal disease
on the
that attacks
N64.
corn?
He's like, I fucking love that game. That's one of my all-time favorite games. And I was like, that game came out like many years before you were even born. How, like, did he play it on emulator or like what? He's like, no, my dad played it all the time. I played it with him growing up. I associate it with spending time with my dad when I was a little kid. I was like, too afraid to ask him if his
Almost out
dad
of
is
time.
my age. But he probably is.
This.
Nonsense, you lie. This time
must
is
have
not
been.
passed.
And
Sorry.
that includes you, father. Come with me.
No, I was lying. You're right.
Time to try to save yourself with a password. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Make it hard to guess. If your password gets cracked, you die.
You were playing it as an adult in your apartment with your ex.
Come on.
When it was new, or to
Now
relive
everyone
old
else
childhood
will try to crack
memories.
the passwords. As a team, guess either password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in
Yes,
the right
that's
spot.
incredible. I love that.
I will reward you all for every password that gets got.
When it came out. Yeah, I get that. Like,
This is a team effort, so share
I
things
work
out
with
loud with
people
each other.
who were like 4 when GTA 5 came out originally. Like, no. You're an adult now. I was an adult when that game came out. Or Skyrim. I was asked like, hey, have you ever played Skyrim? I was like, yeah, I was at the midnight launch for
it's almost
Skyrim.
up.
They're like, oh, that game came out before I was born.
I thought everyone was good at hacking passwords these days, but I guess I
Doing
was
some
wrong.
math. That's disgusting. That's disgusting that I have colleagues who
Let's
were
keep
born
moving.
after Skyrim came out.
In theater terms, what is corpsing?
In theater terms, what is corpsing? Half of your perceived percentage life is done by 20. I think I kind of understand what you mean, because the way you perceive time is relative to how long you've been alive. For example, when you're 2 years old,
Yes.
1 year accounts for half of your life.
The rest
But
of
when
you
you're
are
50,
still alive.
1 year
And also,
accounts for
just because I
1/50th
can,
of your life.
My father. I want to show you something.
So when you are, let's say you live a pretty good life and
It's
you're
time
on your
for my
deathbed at
favorite
90,
illusion.
when you think back to what
Make a
feels
space
like
in
would
this
have been
box to
what
hide
would have been
yourself.
half your life ago, it wouldn't
I
be
wish I had a magician's
45.
assistant for this, but oh well.
If you think back to what feels like half your life ago, it would be like 27 or some shit, even if you live to be a ripe old age of 90.
It's time for the volunteers. I'm giving you a very sharp sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. Sword is a weird sounding word, right? Swords. Swords.
40s are more fun than 20s? Oh, that's very optimistic of you. I love hearing that.
Say entrails. Yes!
I mean, I think that my 30s I've enjoyed more than my 20s.
Thanks to the ghost for not going
Like,
into
I
the
wish I
light,
had,
instead staying here just to keep playing this dumb game
like,
with
my
us.
knees and my back from back then, and like the energy.
Let's try another
There's
one.
some elements of the 20s that were
In the
pretty
song
good,
Seven
like
Rings, what is
not having
one of Ariana
existential
Grande's favorite
crises about the passage of time. Like I take that for granted. Premenopause makes you not give a fuck. Yeah, I don't know if if I'm having more fun or enjoying my 30s more
things? Time
because
to stop.
I'm just in a better place in life in general than I was in my 20s. Or if
This.
being in your 30s is genuinely just better.
You're stuck in my trap, father. Time for consequences.
Definitely part of it, yeah.
This
You
one should
peaked
be
around
easy.
31,
Follow as
32,
many
great
rules
years.
as you can before time runs out. The player who follows the fewest rules correctly dies.
I don't know, I think there's
Rules are already
times
on
that
your
I
device.
think...
Go, go.
I think I was peaking around 27, 28. But other times I'm like, nah, I think I'm peaking now.
This is so much better than Simon Says, am I right?
Like, I never had, like, a healthy, long-term relationship until 30.
Almost out of rules time.
And that definitely is a huge component in, like, overall, like, happiness and mental
Bye.
healthiness. Your peak now is or coming.
As
Yeah.
you're dying, here's a friendly reminder to fill out
Oh,
your
you have
will.
to bequeath that hat.
Oh good, they had a will.
You're born like 11 months after. Hold on, you're younger than the Nintendo DS. Ouch.
Let's keep moving. What country has the longest
When I look
coastline?
at the Nintendo DS, I'm like, yeah, it's barely retro. Like, Pokemon Black and White, probably the best Pokemon games. They're not that old, I think. Just 2 consoles ago. Or I guess 3 now with the Switch 2. Yeah.
Who picked this?
Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, they're pretty good too.
You messed up, Dad. It's time.
Year after the Xbox 360 released and you're an adult. Yeah, I don't like to hear
It's
that.
the Pigs game. You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone needs to pick
Or
which
Fire
slots
Red.
are
Yeah,
death
Leaf Green and
zones.
Fire Red were good remakes
Hey,
of
you,
the original
pick the
games.
landing slots that kill.
So what's a music game doing classic rock as a theme? When I asked for definitions, it said 25 years. It's like 2001.
Okay. Let
Listen
the
to some
games
Nickelback,
begin.
some classic rock,
Pick a spot to drop from.
some Creed.
Ooh,
some
I just
Linkin
love
Park.
watching this one. now I hate this game. Moving on.
Well played.
Hey audience, you're blowing
Nickelback
it.
has new
Try to be
music.
smarter, okay?
I'm not really a
This is
Nickelback
tough
hater.
to watch.
I think they're okay. They play it pretty safe. But, like, when their music's
Let's try
playing, I'm
another
never
one.
like, oh, my
My
ears,
mom
I don't
would
like
always
this.
cross-stitch the most inspiring
just like-
quotes. Who originally wrote, "It's better to be feared than loved"?
It's just fine. Canadian law requires everyone to gate them. Like Nickelback, except for Photograph. Or She Keeps Me Up, one of my favorites. I couldn't tell you a favorite Nickelback song.
This. Oh, Papa, you left yourself vulnerable. Follow me.
You hate Zelda games.
It's the mind meld. Type in an answer that fits this category.
That makes me very sad, Ghost King.
Everyone else will answer
That's
too.
that's
And
my
if
favorite
anyone
game
matches
franchise.
You die. Get to writing.
Ghost King, can I convince you to give them another shot? Honestly, no. That's very disappointing, my friend. Well, I'm still gonna try to convince you, slowly over time. I'm gonna whittle away at your very soul until there's nothing left
Answer
of
time
you,
is coming to an end.
and you feel like the only way to make yourself whole again
Now,
is by
let's
playing
see if
Zelda.
there are any matches. We've got Mind
Zelda's so
Meld.
confusing for me compared to other games. Well, I mean, there's two types of Zeldas. There's the big
I know
open
you have bigger
world
concerns
games,
right now,
which I
but you
almost
only have a few
understand.
seconds to fill out that
Like,
wheel on your controller.
it's pretty
Just an FYI.
overwhelming. Like, alright, I'm in a big open world. What the fuck do I do now? There's too much stuff.
I found a wheel.
There's too much. But, like, even going back and playing, like, Ocarina of Time,
Let's keep moving.
like, there's
In the beautiful word
something
slaughter, what's
magic
the term for the unpronounced
about
letters GH?
the puzzles, and nothing's overly complicated. You don't have a million different options of doing things. For me, though, I love being lost in the Breath of the World / Tears of the Kingdom worlds. To me, those are my all-time favorite games, but I also understand that they are not for everyone.
Almost out of time. Who picked this?
It's my Friday, great way to start your work. Let's go!
I see you've made a mistake,
Love Lord of the
Father.
Rings.
Come
It's been a
with
few
me.
years since I've seen those movies. Actually, Lily has not seen those movies. I
It's my old favorite,
low-key
chalices.
want to watch them with her,
Pick a
but it's
chalice
going to
to
be a
drop your poison
challenge
in.
to convince her to watch them. It may not be quite as hard to convince her to watch the Lord of the Rings movies as it is to convince Ghost King to give Zelda another chance,
Now
but
your
it's
turn
close.
to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. This point, goes down smooth.
Or
Now let's see
morning
what
and
everyone
Sunday
drank.
morning, or tomorrow morning and Sunday morning. Well, hopefully you get
Yeah,
some
now
downtime. Well, I
that's
mean,
what
you're
I'm
here.
talking about.
This is downtime. Vanina, no! At least Vanina died doing what they loved most, being inflated to death.
Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means.
Mario Party, Mario Brothers, and Wizard 101. Yeah, I always see you playing Wizard 101. I'd never even
Let's
heard of
see, you're
that
the
game
one to make
until
it
you
here
came
alive,
along.
But will you be the one to escape?
Super Smash Brothers is good.
Here's your first
I was
category.
playing the original on the N64
Beyonce
the other day.
albums. Tap each
It's actually
answer that
better
fits
than
the
I
category,
remember.
And then press submit.
Just Dance.
Let's see the right
Yeah, I was no good at
answers.
that one. That was a tough one for me.
Founding members of NATO.
Gunzo! You're fading. You're fading on
Time is
us.
almost up.
28 hours is a long time. I won't hold it against you if you have to leave. I do appreciate it that you were able to make it to this one.
Moving on. Boat-related occupations.
Not really, I could stay. Well, we are raiding out soon. So it wouldn't have to be that much longer. Yeah, Wii Sports is good. I like Wii. Wii is the
exoskeleton.
newest console that I'm like pretty nostalgic for. I think I was an adult when the Wii came out. I'm pretty sure I was over 18 when the Wii came out. Super Mario Brothers 3 ultimate favorite. You and Extravage need to come over and have a retro game night.
Animals
You guys have to
strikes.
see the Retro Take 4K. Again, it's a $750 upscaler that makes retro games look so fucking good on modern displays. It's so cool. Coco. It uses integer scale rather than bilinear. It injects HDR.
Acronyms.
The scanline filters aren't scanline filters. It's a CRT emulator. It's absolutely crazy. Like, the worst part about it is, like, photos don't do it justice. You have to, like, just like seeing an old video game on a CRT, you kind of have to see it to understand how much better it looks. One Juck following for almost 4 years, absolutely mind-blowing, my friend. Tell me it's pretty. It's beautiful. This is the first time in history that I swear to God, it actually, like, retro games look better on the modern display than they do on a CRT.
And that includes the third answer
It's
choice
never
now,
happened
too.
before. I never thought it could happen.
Time is almost up.
Damn, Gonzo and One Jock almost followed at the same time. That's
All
crazy.
the right answers to escape.
Ghost King almost 3 years.
Core engine parts.
Simply neat. It feels like longer somehow. I hit my elbow. Oh my god. Ghost King did it! Congratulations, Ghost King. Axe shocked. Good acting. I almost believed ya. Alrighty, my friends. So I don't know when the next stream is on this channel. Possibly Saturday, possibly Sunday. I'm gonna try to convince Kyle to come and do a stream with me, but we'll see how that goes. I'm off work all of next week, so that's exciting. I'm gonna definitely try to get it's not debatable. We are gonna be streaming from the other channel. I don't know the times though, so make sure you're following my other channel. I'm serious. Like, if you're not following my other channel, there might be not any grammar. There might not be any Galiksi content for you for over a week, so follow that channel. Swear to God. Alrighty, my friends, thank you for everything. I had so much fun tonight. Make sure you also join the Discord if you're not in the Discord. It's another way to hang out in the community. Much love, guys. I'll try not to be gone too long. Have an amazing rest of your night.
You're not alone.